Now from that position, we're going to go into a little yoga gut work. Okay.
Little ab work, huh?
Little ab work.
Okay.
All right, so from here, let's go ahead and lift the right leg up into the air 90 degrees. That can be done two ways. If you're stronger, we're going to want you to straighten your left leg also, so that the heel is a couple inches off the floor. If you need to, keep the knee bent and rest there. Let's interlace the hands behind the head. And keeping the elbows wide, we're going to exhale up, as much shoulder blade as possible off the floor, elbows wide, chin up, and inhale down. Exhale up, and inhale down. Let's do 8 more. Good. As we come up, we're trying to get as much shoulder blade off the floor as we can. And remember not to pull with the arms. This is really just coming from the abs. Keep the feet flexed, the heels pushing out. Okay, last one more. Exhale up. Okay, relax. We'll change sides, put the foot back down on the floor. Let's take the opposite leg up. And again, you can practice with the foot on the floor if you want, or straight leg and your right heel 2 inches off the floor. Let's exhale up. And keep going. You're breathing, you're exhaling to coming up. Shoulder blades off the floor. Last 2. And one more. Okay, and relax. Go ahead and put your foot back down on the floor. Now, if you want to, we'll draw the knees into the chest. Great. From there, let's go ahead and place the feet on the floor. We're going to practice bridge pose. Bring both arms down by your side and keep your feet parallel to one another, about hip distance apart. On an inhale, lift the tailbone and the hips off the floor. Now do your best to slowly lift the breastbone toward the chin. Now some of us will be staying here. If you're more flexible, you're going to interlace your fingers and slowly move a little bit from side to side. So as you get the tops of the shoulders underneath you, you're going to start pressing down through the inside of the upper arm. Now, as you move deeper into the pose, it's the upper back that's moving toward the chest. Keep your head in the center. And feel that the more you press down through your upper arms, the more pressure this takes off the neck. You may even feel that the neck starts to float. Feel the tailbone rising to the ceiling, and keep pressing down evenly through the soles of your feet. Inner heels press down firm so the tailbone rises. Now on an exhale, let's slowly come down. Let your breath adjust. From here, we're going to be going into the shoulder stand and plow pose. For the plow, I'd like you to practice it with a chair. So go ahead, and we're going to set up a chair about 2 feet behind our head. To move into the shoulder stand, you keep your knees bent. We're going to now slowly roll the knees up to the forehead. From there, go ahead and support your back. And slowly lift the legs away from your face, the knees straight. Now the emphasis in this shoulder stand is that the weight will be on your upper back. Even the shoulder blades are into the floor. This takes all the pressure off the neck. Keep the inside of the legs touching and feel as though you push up into the balls of the feet. Now for those of you who are stronger, I'd like you to try and work up to this. Move the tops of the thighs away from the face. Remember, the weight is still absorbed by the upper back, not the neck. Arms are pressing into the floor. And now feel as though you're stretching the backs of your legs. Your hamstrings reach from your sitting bones up toward your heels. Breathe smoothly. Again, this is a very healing pose. And the slower your breath is, the more the pose affects the central nervous system. Since yoga is as much a practice about the mind as it is about the body, you should always be engaged in watching and observing the quality of your thoughts. This will teach you to become more and more present and focused in your thinking. Still feel how the tops of the thighs are reaching up, balls of your feet toward the ceiling, and you're still practicing smooth abdominal breathing. Keep the neck soft, the facial muscles soft. Now to move into plow pose, very slowly start to lower the legs. You can bend the knees if you need to get down. The toes are eventually going to reach the chair. Now it's very important during shoulder stand and plow that your head always stay in the center. Let's go ahead and curl the toes into the chair. And remember, for those of you just getting your flexibility, we want to protect the neck by keeping the weight in your upper back. Gradually, press the sitting bones up as high as you can, the tops of your thighs away from your face. Remember, if the shoulders and arms are working properly, there's not that much weight into the neck. The legs are energized so you feel the inside of the thighs reaching up. Now to come out of the pose, let's go ahead and support the back. And very slowly let the spine gently come down to the floor. So let's cross the legs, bend the knees. I'm sorry, your left leg should stay over your right thigh here. Go ahead and drop your arms out to the side. As we exhale now, drop the knees as close to the right elbow as you can. Breathe comfortably. Now for a little extra leverage, why don't we put the right hand on top of the knees? Exactly, and use that to twist even more to your left. Each time you exhale, the upper back lowers to the floor. Good. Now let's slowly bring the head to center. Inhale the knees to center. Cross the thighs the opposite way. Again, now lift the knees into your chest and drop them way over to your side. Put the arm on top and use that as leverage to twist the chest as much as we can to the right. Now as you're exhaling, the lower belly contracts. Great. Slowly, let's bring the head back to center. Lift the knees back up. And bring both knees into the chest. Release the back. You can even roll a little bit from side to side. Now we're going to come roll over to our right side and come over onto our right side. There we go, Kath. And let's come to sit up. We're going to lie down onto our stomachs on the floor. So stretch your legs out. And as you lie down, get your lower belly nice and long. Go ahead and bring your arms down by your side. Palms face down and the hands about 3 or 4 inches off your side. Okay, we're going to come into what we call the flying locust pose. On an inhale, you're going to lift your chest as high as you can and stay there. Keep the back of the neck long. And if you're strong enough, inhale and squeeze the legs up off the floor as well. Breathe comfortably there. Good. From there, let's slide the hands onto the floor beside the chest, so like in the cobra position. And from there, let's go ahead and bend the knees so the shins are straight up and down. You can work it so the inside of the feet are together, knees slightly apart. As you press down through the arms, lift the thighs and the chest as high away from the floor as you can, but keep the tailbone moving toward the floor. Breathe through it. Tremendous pose to strengthen the lower back. Then inhale and exhale, slowly come down. As you do, stretch your arms down by your side, turn your head to a side, and relax. Just feel your whole body open, the mind quiet. Go ahead and turn your head over to the other side. And again, just stay relaxed and calm. For bow pose, bring your head to center and bend your knees. On an inhale, pull yourself up, pushing the balls of the feet toward the ceiling. That's great. Okay, so find a comfortable spot for your neck. Lengthen the back of the neck You don't want to force the head back too far. As you hold bow pose, energize the inside of the legs, so you're pushing up into the inside of the heels and balls of the feet. The more you energize your legs, the more the chest will lift. Now, bow pose is a powerful way to open the spine and is an excellent preparation for the deepest of the back bends. Inhale up to your highest point, and slowly exhale and come down. Just let your spine release. The back of the neck get long, and feel your breath becoming soft and even.
On your inhale, slowly sit back up.